From the Sporadic Beaver, A Writer Who Doesn't Give a Fuck, by Robert Rosen. I've been meaning to write something about Gregorits since I read his book Dog Days a couple of months ago, and thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a slice-of-life novel that goes nowhere in particular, except from Baltimore to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, as the alcoholic, cat-loving narrator takes you down a well-trod path of self-destruction, with the energy of Gregorits' prose driving the narrative forward, despite the lack of anything resembling a conventional plot. This is a book written by a man who spent a lot of time locked in a room, cranking out millions of words in the course of developing an original voice. That Gregorits self-published Dog Days under his Monastrell Books imprint and has turned himself inside out trying to promote it tells you all you need to know about the state of mainstream publishing these days. If you're going to write something genuinely original and not easily categorized, you're wasting your time. The publishing industry does not want to know you. I don't know if Gregorits made an effort to sell this book to a mainstream publisher, but if he did, what they told him were variations on, "We really enjoyed reading Dog Days, but we don't know how to publish it," which means, in the eyes of the publishing world, no matter how good a writer Gregorits is, he's not a major celebrity with his own TV show, and it's going to be difficult to promote a book like Dog Days without such a platform. So Gregorits brought out Dog Days himself, got some publicity on Vice.com, and sold a few books. This infused him with hope. He thought that an interview on a high-profile website might lead somewhere. But these days, nothing in the writing biz seems to lead anywhere, except oblivion, and anything that doesn't lead to oblivion is the exception that proves the rule. Gregorits, who is embittered to begin with, bitterness is what fuels his writing, became even more embittered. He became something rare in the literary firmament, a writer who doesn't give a fuck what anybody in the biz thinks of him, who doesn't care whom he pisses off, or what bridges he burns. This is refreshing. I'll leave you with a recent post from Gregorits' Facebook page that neatly sums up the view from underground, written by a man who has allowed himself to feel too much. Trying to put a press kit together. I had a Princeton pussy boy acting as an agent last winter, but he never did a fucking thing, so I told him to go fuck his mother. One of the most important things he promised to take care of was a decent-looking press kit. And here I am trying to cobble together various reviews, interviews, etc. to show around to an industry that I don't give a damn about. All time wasted. I'd rather be telemarketing. There's an end to that dirty business, and a point. I don't want to be part of the feeding frenzy. I'm fucking good at what I do. Period. Fuck this PR bullshit. I could simply hack off a piece of my head, or an arm, or a leg, or something. Take off a finger. Quick, spiritually transforming, primal. Or I could sit here mouse-clicking, jacking myself off all day like a baboon, endless, spiritually debilitating, superficial. There you have it, the 21st century book biz in a nutshell.